everyone's life. You are not exempted from what God is doing and from what God is about to do this year in the name of Jesus. You see, the year 2025 is a unique year. It's not an ordinary year. It's a year that is loaded, packed with blessings, with grace, with favor, with open doors. God said to me early this year that 2025 is a year of open doors, that I've set a effectual fervent door before my people, and that the gate of hell will never prevail. And I wanted to know that you are a moving vehicle with a force, and you are an unstoppable force, that the enemy can't stop you. It doesn't matter what I've been containing with your life and with your destiny. It is just a matter of time. What you see last year, you can see them this year. Amen, somebody. The ups and downs, the disappointment, the pain, the sorrows, the grief, the rejection. We're in the dawn of a new day. And there is a turnaround. There are things changing. I am not who I was yesterday, because I made up my mind to serve God. You see, in that Bible place where our daughter just read for us about Joshua making a declaration. Now I'm talking about your choice, your life. Your choice, your life. We all gotta be very careful in the choice that we make as we enter into the year 2025. The choice that you make matters a lot. Your choice shapes your journey in life. What shapes the journey of your life is your choice, and responsible for the consequence. Because in every choice that we make, there is a consequence, either good or bad. And you have to be ready to pay the price. Your choice, your life, remind us that we have the power to choose our path, whether in a career, relationship, or personal growth. The choice that you make is a choice that determines how far that you and I will go in life. So when we come to a place of choice, we have to be very careful with the kind of choice and decision that we make. The decision you're about to take, the choice that you're about to make, I believe that you must have seeked the face of God about it. You must have brought it before the throne of grace and asked God to give you a direction and an insight of what you want to do. Is it in your career? You have to seek the face of God. You have to seek His face. There are many people that I've seen that are changing careers as if there's nothing. Today they are into nursing. Tomorrow they are into pharmacies. Tomorrow they are into engineering. Tomorrow they are into you ask them, what is it? I don't know what I want to become in life. They don't have a choice. They can't make a decision. But I believe that we all will come to a place that we will grow up to be able to make a decision and a choice ourselves. It's just like a young lady in a relationship. Today you break up with this. Tomorrow you break up with another man. Tomorrow you break up. And if you count the numbers of people you are broken up from, there are more than 20 in less than a year. And you ask, what are you looking for? I don't know. What kind of man do you want? I don't know. They become confused in life. When they get to the stage of dilemma, they don't know whether to go to the right or to the left. When you come to that stage in your life, you need the finger of God to direct your footsteps. You need God to order your steps. The Bible says the steps of the righteous, they are ordered by God. Not by what you know. Not by your strength. Not by what you were taught in school. The step of the righteous is ordered by God. It is your life, it is your choice that creates tomorrow's success today. I'm going to repeat that again. It is your life, it is your choice that creates tomorrow's success today. So whatever choice that you make today will create the success of the tomorrow. The choice and the decision that you and I will make today will determine in life where you and I will be. In Deuteronomy chapter 30, from verse 19 to verse 20. Now, this was the things that Moses gathered the people of Israel, and he was talking to them. This day I call the heavens and the earth as a witness against you, that I have set before you life and death. You have to understand, God has set before us life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life, that so that you and your children may live, and that you and that your loved ones may also live. You may love the Lord your God, listen to his voice, and hold fast to him. Moses emphasized the importance of choice in life and blessing through what? Through obedience to the word of God. Moses drew the attention of the children of Israel. He said, come on, it is a time for you to make a choice. Where you belong, who you want to serve. Do you want to serve God? Do you want the blessings of God? Do you want to live long? It's all about choice. If you want to live long, there are things that you have to do to be able to live long. If you want to die before your time, there are things that you will do that you can die before your time. It's all about choice. You woke up this morning, I believe some people were invited, but they did not come. It is the makeup, I'm not going. They made up their mind. It's a choice. But you made a choice to be here because you know where you are going. Because you know what is awaiting you where you are. A choice that will change your life forever. Moses told them, make a choice. A choice that will transform your life. A choice that will bring peace to your home. A choice that will bring blessings to you. I said before you, two ways, two choices. Death, life, blessings, and curse. God will not make a choice for you. But God will always speak to you, just like he spoke to them here. He said, I tell you, go the right way, because the right path is life. But you still have the final say, not God. You have the final decision, not God. The way you choose, that is how God will walk with you. The prodigal son made a choice. And we saw the consequence of a choice that this prodigal son made. When he realized that it was wrong in his choice, so many things was destroyed around him and in him. And he has to say, look, I need to make a turnaround. I need to go back to my father. Because where I was is better than where I am today. Make a choice that will change your life forever. Church, it is time that we make a choice that will make God to be happy with us. A choice that will cause the heavens to smile at you. A choice that will open the floodgate of heaven that will bless you. A choice that the devil, even God, cannot take that choice from you. We have to come to that place of making choice. The direction of your life is determined by the choice that you and I make. The direction of your life is determined by the choice that you and I make in life. Which way do you want to go? Are you happy where you are? The four lepers say, we are not happy where we are. They have to make a choice. If we sit here, we're going to die. If we go to the camp of the enemy, they're going to kill us. But we're already dead men. So if we die, we don't lose. If we die, who cares? We're already dead where we are. But we got to do something. Many of us will wait for God. But rather, you not knowing that God is rather waiting for you. God has already gone ahead of you in life. He's waiting for you at the other side. And you are still here saying, God, where are you? And God is telling you, come. I have gone ahead of you to make every crooked path straight. He has gone ahead of you to make every crooked path in that relationship, in your career. He has made them straight. But when you look at the way, it still looks rough. Because you are looking at it with the carnal eyes. You are not looking at it with the spiritual eyes. Because if you look at it with the spiritual eyes, you will see and know that God has already gone ahead of you. He has made the crooked path to become straight. He has taken away, removed every stumbling blocks that were on your way. He has taken them out. But when you look at that way, in the eyes, in the natural eyes, you still see enemies, lions, bears, and all the dangerous things that the enemy wants. But in the eyes of faith, they are not there. No wonder David said, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I shall fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. In life, everyone will go through a shadow of a thing. Shadow doesn't kill. Shadow cannot hurt a man. The only thing shadow can do is just to create fear. When you see shadow, you jump up, you scream. But that shadow can never hurt you. I'm here to announce to you, whatever thing that you feel you are going through, the real thing was already dealt with on the cross of Calvary over 2,000 years ago. The real thing, because if the real thing was to hit you, you will not be where you are. If the real thing was to touch you, he will crush you, he will destroy you. But the Bible says in Colossians, he said he took it off from our ways because the enemy put it on your ways to hinder you. There were things that were contrary to the will of God in your life. There were things that were contrary to the grace of God in your life. So the Bible says he took it out of your way. He nailed it to his cross. He made a show of it openly and triumphed over it. He has made an open show. What you are looking at is just a shadow. You are going through shadow of sickness, shadows of pain. The real thing was already dealt with on the cross of Calvary over 2,000 years ago. Your choice will change your life. Your choice will change your life. The choice that you make is what will change your life forever. Moses said to them, choose this way. Choose this way that you might live. Go through this world that you might live. Don't go through here because here there is death, there is destruction. But go through the right path that you might live. We all want to live. We don't want to die before our time. So God is giving you and I a choice, a room to make that right choice. You as a father, there's a choice given to you. The way you lay your bed, you lie on it. If you fail to lay your bed, you will still lie on that same bed as Robert is. And I encourage every fathers watching me and that are listening to me today. You have a role to play. You have more role to play in that home than anything else and anywhere else. You have a role to play in the life of that child. The Bible said, train up a child in the way that when he grows, it is a choice that you have to make to grow, to train your child. It is a choice that you and I have to make to train our children in the way that when they grow in, they will not walk out of it. They will go. That's what the Bible says, that they will go. They will go. They will walk towards that. When a child grows up in a home and he doesn't see the father going to church, when that child grows up, he grows up with that thought. He grows up with that mentality. He or she grows up with that belief. I didn't grow up seeing my mom and my dad going to church, so what is important? Be careful the seed that you are sowing in the life of those children. You have to show them, the one that shows them the way. Your child is the express image of your character. Your child is the express way of your behavior. The way you talk at home, when your child goes outside, he will talk the same way. The way you act with your wife at home, someday, one day, that child will do the same thing to his wife or to her husband. You have to be very, very careful the type of seed that you sow as you're bringing up that child, because God gave that child to you to train. God believes that you can train that child. That is why he gave him to you. Your life is a result of your choice. Your life is a result of your choice. Why are you not happy? It's because of the choice that you make. Why are you so excited, so happy today? It's because of the choice that you make. Your life is a result of the choice that you make. Your happiness is a result of the choice that you make. Your sadness, your bitterness, your anger, whatever thing that you feel that is going on with you, it is because of the choice that you make. If you don't like your life, it is time to make a better change and make a better choice. If you don't like the kind of life that you are living, as long as you are still breathing, there is room for a change. There is room for turnaround. There's a room for you to say, God, I have made the wrong choice, but I've come to know the reality of your word. I'm here to make the right choice once and for all in my life. In Luke chapter 10, we will look at verse 41 and verse 42. In Luke chapter 10, it says, but the Lord answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things. But the only thing that matters, that necessary, for Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. In life, we are always complaining. Hello, somebody. Can we have a church here this morning? We always feel full of complaining in life. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, it didn't work out for me. Oh, this happened. Oh, it is my wife. Oh, it is my husband. It is my son. It is my wife. We all want to blame somebody. We all want to point a finger at somebody. It is because of him. It is because of her. That is why I make the wrong choice. Listen, the choice of your life is your choice. Nobody should make a choice for you. I can only make a choice for my children because they're still babies. They don't know left and right. So it is my place as a parent to make a choice for them, because if I don't make the choice for them, they will die. That choice they try to make will kill them. But when you come to a certain stage in your life, you've grown up, an 18-year-old boy can make a choice, or an 18-year-old girl can make a choice for her life. She doesn't know nothing. She's just grown like a sugar cane, tall like a tree, but nothing inside. And they will get, I'm now grown, I'm not a man. You're not a man. You're still a child. There are so many things you don't know. You've not seen half of life yet. You've never been through hardship. You've never been through pain. You've never come face to face with death. You don't know what it takes to carry a baby in the womb for 9 or 10 months. Some carry a child for 11 months. Some carry for a year. You don't know the comfort that it makes you feel. You can't sleep the way you used to sleep. You have to sleep one side. And the baby in the womb, when it is time to play soccer, he will be playing or she will be playing some game inside the womb, kicking you, and you wake up no matter how you want to sleep. And you're looking at an 18-year-old girl. You cannot even stand the sound of a baby crying. It irritates you. If you cannot stand a voice of a child crying, it irritates you, and you want to be a mother. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing yet. The choice that you make will determine how far you will go in life. I see it in America. Young people make some dangerous choice and the parents say, yes, I'm supporting you. Excuse me. And tomorrow, the child will use it against you. My mother never told me. My parents never correct me. Martha, why are you troubling yourself? Why are you worrying yourself? It says she has made a choice. And a choice that no one can take it away from her. Even me, God, cannot take this choice from Mary. If I cannot take that choice from her, the gate of hell cannot take that choice from her. Can you and I come to the place that we make a choice that nobody can take it from you? You make a choice this year that, God, I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to smoke myself to death. Yes, people say that smoking is not a sin. People say that drinking, coming dry, yeah. You must say, Pastor, where is it written in the Bible that I should not smoke? Oh, yeah. And you ask the pastor, why are you not smoking? You that they are saying that smoking will not take you to hell. Why are you not standing on the altar and smoke? If it's that good. Common sense will tell you, even on that packet of cigarette, it is written, smokers are liable to die young. It is enough to tell you that when you drink and you get drunk, other people's life is at their risk. Even the life of your wife is at risk. It's common sense. You must say, Pastor, it is not written that I can't smoke weed. After all, God made the plant that they smoke weed. Get ready. When that medical problem will come, you will know the consequence. The choice that you make, you cannot run away from it. When the time comes, that choice will speak. Keep on sniffing it. Keep on injecting it into your system. Jesus Christ said, behold, I am coming quickly with my reward to reward every man according to his or her work. He said, if you are righteous, be righteous still. If you are holy, be holy still. If you're unrighteous, keep on living anyhow. All I know, I am coming. When I come, I have your reward. I have it. I'll give it to you. There's a reward of that life that you are living. Because one day, that life will speak back to you. One day, that lifestyle that you feel that you were born with it. Nobody was born with a lifestyle. You adapt it. It's a choice that you make to live the way you are. It is a choice that you make to talk the way you are. You can change it. There is a room for change. There's a room for adjustment. But some don't want to let go. If I let it go, they will think I'm weak. You're not weak. Let me say this to the women in the house. That doesn't make you weak. We know the story of Esther in the Bible, Esther. When the husband called for her, having a banquet hall occasion, the kings and princes were there. And the king sent for her. He said, go call my wife to come. The Bible said they went and called her, said, the king is calling you. He tells the king, he slammed the door. He insulted the king. He said all kinds of things to the king. And the king said, there's no problem. We will know who is the head of this house. We will know who is the decision maker in this room. That was the end of our throne. The choice. The choice that you and I make is very, very important. The choice that you and I make is a key factor in life. What is the one thing that nobody can ever take from you? What is that one thing that no man can ever take from you? It's a choice. Jesus Christ said to Martha, he said, Mary has made a choice that can never be taken away from her. It is time to make a choice that no one can take away from you. God should be your number one choice in life. Church, God should be the number one choice in life. Putting God first in everything that you do. Church, in all your decisions, in all your priority, God should always come first. Take that case to God in prayer. Your career, take it to God in prayer. Your relationship, take it to God in prayer. And He will show you the way. He will show you the right path to take. He will hold you by His right kind of righteousness. He will order your steps. He will lead you by the way that knoweth nobody. That everyone looking at you will be surprised. How did you make it there? Because you make the right choice. How do you get there? Because of the choice that I made. People want people to pity them or feel sorry for them. You made the decision. You made the choice. So why do you want people to pity you or sorry or come and rub your back? It is your choice that you made. And what you are simply reaping is the consequence of the choice that you have made. It is the consequence of a choice that you and I has made. So what happened? We go through that consequence. We go through that choice. We walk through that way. You've grown up. Nobody should tell you when to pray. Throughout this week, did you open your Bible to read? But when you go through trouble, God, where are you? You made a choice not to pray. You made a choice not to seek his face. A young lady said to me, God is wicked. God is evil. Didn't God see what was going to happen to you? He doesn't know you. He doesn't know you. You are just here. He just put you here to make a decision, to make a choice. But you and I are still to make the choice that divinely connects us to God. So God did not see before my mother died. Why can't God save my mother? He doesn't know her neither. We all claim that we know God, but does God know you? We all claim that we know God, I know God, but he doesn't know you. He said, my sheep knoweth my voice, and the voice of the stranger. When the stranger calls, they will not answer. Said a lot of people, when the devil calls, they are there. When the witches and wizards call them, they are there. When fornication whisper at them, they appear. When anything calls, they are there. They don't have direction. They don't have no choice in life. Can you and I make a choice today? A choice that will bring transformation to your life. A choice that will make you a better person in life. That others will look at you and say, I want to be like her. I want to be like him. But rather, people will not learn from your mistakes. They will not learn from your choice. Oh, I know she made the wrong choice. I don't want to make the same choice that she made. Oh, he made the, I don't want to. No. Last week I said that English is wrong. They said common sense. It's not common. Nothing. Common sense is, I don't know who came about with that English. They need to go back and correct it. It's not common. Because this were to be common, everybody will have it. I see some children, some party, things will be on the floor. They will come, they will cross it. They will go to the other side. Common sense would have told them, pick it up. Am I not right? But no common sense. That is why they cross it. You ask them, why didn't you pick it? I'm not the one who left it there. I'm not the one who left it there. So common sense. So that thing is so expensive. It's not common as you think it is. Why did they call you and I a sheep? Do you know why God called? I wonder, do you know why God called you a sheep? Go and look at the definition of a sheep. Sheep is one of the animals we call in Africa mumu. You are laughing at me. Sheep. A sheep will see fire burning. He's walking into the fire. For God to call you sheep, you would have said, God, please change it. Call us maybe something else, not the sheep. That means you don't know nothing. You need somebody to shepherd you, to show you the way. He said, my sheep knoweth my voice. Because every sheep knows the voice of the master. If you claim to be a sheep, a follower of Christ, and you don't know his voice, then you are not his sheep. You need to have a choice and a decision in life. Your friend will call you on the phone. Hey, what are you doing today? Nothing. Any plan? No plan. Since you don't have a plan, the devil has a plan for you. Since you don't have a choice, the enemy has a choice to give to you. And your friend will say, come, let's go dance. And you go end up your life. In my dialect, I'll try to say it in English to sound good. They say they don't cry for a child that the bold of Fufu or Gary killed. That they don't cry for a child that the bold of Fufu or Gary killed. And I asked, when I heard that parable or idiom, the first I said, what do you mean? They say, were you not the one who caught the Gary with your hand? Didn't you see how big it was? Yes. When you dip it in that soup and you take it into your mouth, You struggle to even put it in your mouth, didn't you? Yes. You would have spilled it out at that very time. But you want to show you are pro, you are experts, and you swallow it and the thing got stuck here, and you die. And he said, and you expect people to cry for you. They say they don't cry for a child that the bolt of Gary or Fufu killed. It is you that use your hand. You have read about it. You have seen people this thing have killed. You have seen how many people's lives that have been taken. What do you think that will do that will bring a change? Don't go the same route, the same way everybody's going. Don't follow people. You have a dream. Don't follow the masses. You have a dream. Don't join them to do what they're doing. You have a dream. And you have a goal. You are a child of destiny. You are a child of God. The choice that you make today will determine the quality of everything tomorrow. The quality of everything tomorrow. The choice that you make. The choice that you make will make people address you the way you appear. Is a choice. We are being addressed by the way you dress. When we're in college, we try to look at ladies and see the one that dress anyhow. And the one that dress anyhow, we go for them because they won't give us tough time. Oh yeah. The one that dress anyhow, they are simply telling you, come unto me, all ye that wants me. That is what they are showing. That is it. And we go for them and they're very easy to get. But those ones that dress very corporate and everything, they give you tough time. They begin to ask you your dream, your purpose, what do you do in school, when in 10 years, where do you want to see yourself? And we are not ready for all those thoughts to tell you that we are not ready. We want the one sharp. That we get, hey baby, you are the only sugar in my tea. Say, oh Lord, is my shepherd. Those are the ones that we want. It's real. And that is why when you see a reasonable man, they get the one that look good. They don't want to let them go for life. Because they know what it takes to get this one. I wonder what it takes, Ike, to get Abigail. I believe Abigail gave him a little tough time. I believe, asking him all questions. What do you do? Your major, your minor. What is your dream? What do you think about 10 years? Where do you see this relationship? You cannot be in a relationship that the man and the woman cannot define. Where he or she is going in a relationship. You ask a young man after dating for 2-3 years, what do you think about it? I don't know. Girl, run for your life. You can go to a woman, a young lady that you have been dating for 2 and 3, 4 years, and you ask her, what is your dream? I'm still thinking. Guy, drop her like an handbag. Because when you realize, it will be too late. A choice. Your choice matters a lot. The choice matters a lot in life. Don't expect from people what you don't have. You don't have the character, but you want people that have character. You want love, but you don't love. You don't care, but you want people to care for you. It is our choice. You are not empathy. And when things goes bad with you, you want people to come and empathize with you? No. No. Life doesn't go that way. Life doesn't go that way. Life is what you sow, is what you get. That's what the Bible says. It says, don't be mocked, don't be deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever thing a man soweth, the same thing he will reap. What are you sowing? In this journey of life, you are a walking seed on earth. You and I, we are a walking seed on earth. Whatever you sow today, you might not reap it now. You will reap it in the future. Yes, God will forgive you for your sin, but the punishment will not be taken away. There's a price for every decision. There's a price for every choice. There's a price for every step that you take. A lady many years ago came to me and said, Pastor, please, I want to be married. I want to be married. I've done everything I feel I could do just to get a man's attention. But nothing seems to work. And while she was pouring out her heart and everything, I said, sister, but you had opportunity, but you blew it off. See, there are people you can go and sit and lie to them. Oh, the people like us, when you begin your study, God will show. And I will see that this one, you are just looking for a way sympathy. You just want me to be on your train. No. I said, but you had a choice. There was a man God brought into your life. He said, yes, you're saying the truth. He said, I thought because he was short. Can you imagine? Because the man was short. I did not want that kind of man. I want a slim man. But because he was short, I said, okay, because he was short, you thought that they would bring you from your throne to the ground. Is that why? I said, what happened now? He said, I've done everything. No man in my life. She died with nobody coming into her life. Some of you will say, but that is the will of God. No, that is not the will of God. It's not the will of God that you shouldn't marry. It is your choice that you shouldn't marry. The will of God is that any man, he said, a man should leave his father's house and mother and look and find. So you have to pray for someone to find you. And for someone to accept your request when you present it to them. It is a choice. You want to remain where you are? It is your choice. You want to step out of the box? It is your choice. You want to drink that and kill yourself? It is a choice. You are drinking, you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you do to brush your teeth is to go and drink vodka. The first thing that you do is to go smoke. What do you think will happen to you? What do you think will happen to your liver? Tomorrow you are having liver problem, dialysis, issues. It is the seed. It is the choice that you made. It is that choice that lands some people in emergency, in the hospital. The things they pack into their body. Because they want to be God. They want to feel among us. You know, go down the olden days in school when we walk. You see how we walk like a man. We walk sideways as if we have stroke. You're trying to show God. You're trying to move, man. You try to, hey, they talk to you. You change your slangs. It is all a choice. Joshua said in Joshua 24, verse 15, that our daughter just read to us. He said, but if serving the Lord seems a problem to you, if serving God is a problem, if serving God is too hard, if serving God is difficult to you, then choose for yourself this day whom you will serve, whether the God of the ancestors, of your ancestors serve, beyond the Ephraite, or the God of the Amorite, in whose land you are living. But as for me and my house, we will do what? Serve the Lord. But for me and my house, we are ready to serve God. Joshua present a choice to Israelites, underscoring the significance of deciding whom to serve. You still want to live the same lifestyle you are living? What good has it done to you? What good has this life brought you? Rather, it's bringing problems. Problem. I mean, if the life you are living is bringing problem to you, I feel you need to change. If the life that you are living is making people not to come close to you, you drop it down. Please don't marry anybody thinking you can change the person. You can't change nobody. You can't change anybody. Don't leave. I don't know that fantasy dream that you have. I will change her when I marry her. I will change. You can't. If he or she can change now, she can't change. At the end, she will tell you, "I was like this when you found me." Haven't you heard that before? I have heard it before. Before I round up, one of my friends was in a relationship. I've shared it here before. I'm going to share it again. Whenever he get into problem or issue or misunderstanding with the young lady, the first thing he will receive is a slap. The young lady will slap him. Bah! Any misunderstanding, anything, the girl will slap him. So one day they were driving along Port Harcourt. And as they were driving, they got into an argument while they were driving. And the next thing he saw, it's a plan of God. I saw 3 stars. That is all I can remember. I saw 3 stars. I said, what was the last color you saw? He said, I said, I'm not laughing. I said, what was the last color? He said, red. I said, good. I said, what happened? He said, we just got into an argument. We're just talking while I was driving. And she was pissed off. And she slapped me while I was on the steering. And I don't know how I cleared my car. And I parked on the right. Just cleared my car. And when I came out of the car, I said, why did you slap me? He said, while he was still talking, the girl landed the second one, boom, on his face. He said he couldn't take it. He returned it back to her. He said, when I slapped her, I took her and landed her on the wall. And I thought she was dead. And I rushed to her. I picked her up. Are you okay? He said, yes. He said, I asked her, why do you always slap me? Whenever we get into argument. He said, I grew up to see my mother always slapping my father. The choice that you make today, I'm crying like a voice in the wilderness. The choice that you make today, you will reap it tomorrow. Don't spoil your wife to your children. No matter how bad she was, no matter how nasty she was, no matter how uneducated she was, don't go and tell your children your mother was a wicked mother. Your mother was a witch. Your mother is the reason where I am today. Your mother wasn't good. Don't do that. And you, the mother, don't also go to your children and talk down your husband and say your father is a wicked father. Your father, I wish that he died. Don't do that. You are sowing a seed. One day they will come to find out the truth. One day they will come to know the truth. And when they know the truth, everything you've been saying will be turned at you. You will reap it. You have already created an enmity in the house. And it will grow from generation to generation. Don't stand before your children and both of you are exchanging words and using F word in front of your children, cursing one another. I regret the day I met you. You begin to say, okay, please, choice. Because that movie that you are playing to them, one day, they will play back that movie to you. That free movie that they are watching that they are not paying anything, a time will come they will pay the price for that movie they are watching. Choice. I know you might not like the way I preach. I feel you come here that I will say, God bless you. God increase you. God cannot bless you when you are living in sin. God cannot. Let's be real. I know in this modern church, all what we preach about grace, even though you are living in sin, you are swimming in morality. Oh, God bless you. It's not less. We got to be real. We got to tell the truth. So that it helps you for your tomorrow. So that you also teach others. I'm not that pastor. I don't like sugarcoating things. Live right. Partial obedience is not obedience. Partial obedience is not obedience. Once saved is not forever saved. Don't let anybody fool you that once you are saved, you will make heaven, even though you are living in immorality and in sin. No, you will not. I'm going to be real with you. It's practical. Once saved is not forever saved. I know there are so many places that preach that because they want the crowd. I'm not after crowd. I'm after discipleship. I want to raise people up that will raise others up. I want to teach you the word that you can also impact it to your generation. That you become a great leader tomorrow. Every choice comes with a result. Every choice does what comes with a result. Once you make a choice, you must accept responsibility. I'm about to round up. Once you make a choice, you must accept responsibility. Every choice comes with responsibility. You don't have a house. You are not even working. And you are telling that girl, I'm going to marry you. Which house? Your fathers are still dropping you, picking you up from school. What do you know about love? You think love is about kissing? Is that what you know about love? Just kissing, hugging? No, it's far beyond that. Love is when you see someone not able to rise. Can you raise the person up? Love is that when you see somebody down, what can you do to lift that person up? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. But obviously, you don't even love yourself. How would you love your neighbor? You can't give what you don't have. You can't expect what you don't have. What kind of man you want to marry? I want to marry a man that will treat me like a queen. A man that will carry me on his head. A man that I will have access into his accounts. A man that I will control what goes in and what comes out, goes out. A man that will do this, a man that will do that. I was in a conference in Atlanta and I was preaching. Every single ladies, can you stand and expect a husband? You could see about 80% got up. I'm like, wow. And I said, what kind of man do you want? What my ear was hearing, my hand could not carry it. And I called one of them out. I said, you look so beautiful. What kind of man do you want? This young lady began to pour a whole chapter of a book. And I said, sweetheart, can I ask you one question? With excitement, with a smile on her face. Yes, sir. I said, in all the things that you said that you want from this man, how many do you have? Well, I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. So you want a man that is perfect, but you are not perfect. I see you are not ready for marriage. Go and sit down. Let us be real with our life. A marriage is not singly on a man. A marriage is two coming together to work together. You are not into his life to destroy him. And I'm saying this to young men out there. If you are in a relationship, those watching me and those that are here, and all the time it is you that always buy flower, and always buy rose, and always buy, which other flower do we have there? Mention it to me. That always go and buy chocolate, and buy all this sweet and beautiful thing to her. And she has never one day given you a pin. Run for your life. If I am in a relationship, and she has never one day bought a gift for me, you are marrying the wrong person. She has come to make money through you. And after she has invested everything, sucked everything out of you, she will dump you. Because she came into your life for a mission, for a purpose. And ladies also learn a lesson. Some of you think you are very smarter than the man. You are not smarter than the man. A man knows, if a man comes into your life, a man knows where he's going to draw the curtain if he wants to continue with you or not, then a man knows. A man knows this is who I want to marry. A man knows this one I just want to use that. A man knows. A man. God created man first. So you can know everything that God deposited in a man. All the wisdom you can think in this life is in a man. A man gives you this. What do you want to eat? I want to eat this. I want to drink this. What your father's never bought for you. I want to drink this. I want to eat this. I want to go to these restaurants. I want to go to this place. Listen to me. The day will come. All that thing you are eating, you will vomit it. You think you are smart? I say some of you do it. You go to eat after some time. You say, I don't want this relationship again. You are joking. Every money I've spent on you, you will give it back. Praise the Lord, somebody. So you got to be smart, be careful. If you are not ready, don't go into it. Please. If you are not ready, please don't go into it. Make up your mind. What do you want? Once you make a choice, you must accept responsibility. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. It is a choice. You choose to become what you are and who you are. It is a choice. Don't make anybody make you to live an happy life. Don't make anybody make you to live bitter life. You have a choice. You can't make me to be angry. No. Church, I'm going to be real and practical with you. If I'm not happy doing what I'm doing, I can never make you to be happy. I'm going to be real with you. If I'm not happy the way I feel, you cannot be happy. I'm not going to pretend. I will not sugarcoat. I'll tell you the way it is. And that's why that Galatians said, be very careful the seed that you sow. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. It is a choice. You want to live happy? It's a choice. You want to live a bitter life? It is a choice. We can see all this teaching. You can accept the consequence of your choice rather than you like them or not. It's a choice that you have to make. Finally, Matthew 7, verse 13 and 14. Finally. Now, when Jesus Christ was talking here, he said, enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction. And many enter through it, but small is the gate of narrow, the road that leads to life, and only few finds it. Jesus emphasized the importance of choosing the path that lead to life, even in the midst of difficulties. Your choice and your decision determine your destiny. The choice and your decision. Choose often lead us into growth or into responsibility. But in all this, there's a consequence. We are the choice that we make. Church, we are the choice that we make. So when I see you the way you act, I see choice. When I see the way you smile, I see choice. When I see the way you dress, I see choice. When I listen and hear the way you talk, I hear choice. When I see you not putting a gun on your father's face, I know where you come from. It is a choice. If I see you jumping through the window every midnight because you're sneaking out, not let people know where you're going, it is a choice. Can we make the right choice in life? Can we stand on our feet?